Love hearing that cha-ching from an eBay sale. Guys, real simple. We have a bicycle seat. On this video, I'm going to do a BOLO list on bicycle seats. You're going to be amazed at what I find. But right now, let me get down here. We're going to get this thing packed up, get it shipped, and then stay tuned for a BOLO list on these. And then I'm going to pull up this order, and I'm going to show you in black and white how much I made. Stay tuned. So I'm Dave, and this is Retired with Purpose. If you're new here, welcome. And if not, welcome back, guys. Stay tuned. Let's get this thing going. Okay, so here we go. Bicycle seat. I have an eBay box, my tape, my rule to measure it, and my scale to weigh it. Very simple. All we're going to do, I'm going to put some tape here on the bottom of the box. Okay, so all I do, I have a plastic sealer that I use. I would recommend that you get one. Very convenient. I'll have a link in the description below. The main reason it keeps all these things clean, after I list them, I go through, make sure everything looks good, and I seal it up in a bag. And what that will do for the buyer, it shows that I know exactly the condition that this was in when I shipped it. So all I do is seal it in a bag, completely sealed up. I have craft paper. I get this on a roll. Makes it convenient. I just loosely put it around my seat. The idea here is I don't want rattling, moving around, so it looks good. I'll grab a card, and card like this, we just put it in there. Let's get her finished taped up. Now, as many of you know, if you've been watching me, I like to put another one around it. And it's just me. Okay, so another quick tip. Don't ever go by the dimensions that are on the box. You want to be accurate on your dimensions so it doesn't come back to you from USPS. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to put it up against my rule here and check the measurement. This one is 12 inches, is what it says on the bottom, and that's correct. But let's check the width and the height. The width on this is 6.5. The height, same, 6.5. So we have to go to 7. So we're 12.77. Let's weigh this thing. Pull this up so you can see it a little easier. Let it tear. When I say let it tear, it resets to 0. And let's see what this thing weighs. It weighs 1.3 ounces, 0.3. So you always want to round up, so you don't get caught on your shipping. So we're going to make this 1 pound, and we'll say 3 ounces. 1 pound, 3 ounces. The box is 12.77. Now let's go get our label made. Okay, so here we are. I'm ready to print a label up for this seat. Don't miss the BOLO section of this video. You're going to be amazed at some of the seats that I show you on that. But then hang around, because I'm going to show you all the details, like I mentioned before, on this sale. And you know, I try to get 10 times for my money. Well, you watch, and I will show you how It's done, and follow along, guys. You can do this. It's not a difficult thing. Don't listen to the naysayers. You can get out there. You can make some real money on eBay. So now let me jump down here on my laptop and let's get this label made. Okay, so here we are down on my laptop. You can see when I listed it, I put in 1 pound, 10 ounces, and the dimensions approximately that I thought that the box would be. But now we have the exact measurements and dimensions. So the weight we know is 1 pound and 3 ounces. The dimensions of the box turned out to be 12, 7, and 7. So right now, the box and the weight that I had put in when I listed it, it showed down here in the corner that it was going to be $6.34. That's how much. Now that we know the exact box size and weight, let's see what these dimensions turn this price into. And all I do is click off to the side here and it will update, and it stayed at 634. So you can see that I didn't have to be exact on my weight or the box size. I just needed to be close, and it stayed at $6.34. So all I do is I hit purchase the shipping label down here in the corner. And here's my label, and I'm using a BOLO printer. It's up here in the corner, you can see. And that's all there is to it. I hit print. So here's my label. All I need to do is stick it on the package, get this thing shipped. So BOLOs are up now. Okay, so now for bicycle seat BOLOs. Um, People ask me all the time about how do you make a BOLO list. Guys, it's really simple. This is not difficult, and I'm going to show you step by step how to find BOLOs. Any category, I don't care what it is. I have learned in my years of selling on eBay that there are collectors or people watching out for certain items in all different kinds of categories, and very easy to do. Once you open your eyes to this, it will amaze you that the opportunities are around you everywhere, whether it be bicycle seats or silverware or can openers or whatever that item may be, that category. So I'm going to jump down here on my laptop. I'm going to go to bicycle seats. Let's go look and watch and learn, write down notes, ask your questions in the comments. Okay, so here I am on eBay in a search for anything. I'm just going to say bicycle seats. That's it. That's my parameter. So you can see right here, there's like 46,000 results in bicycle seats. So where do we go from here? Okay, so what we want to do first, right here on the top tabs, it gives you some starting points. Condition. Let's just change the condition to used. That's what we're going to find out there. We're not going to find any new ones. They're very unlikely. So we want to go used. Now, we're looking at used bicycle seats. What we want to do now, let's sort by price. So we go down. Just keep rolling down, and you'll see this scale on the left side. And you can see we're starting at 0, and that's the majority. So let's take this 0 up. Let's say $200 and above. Now, there's 683 results for bicycle seats that are over $300. So let's look here. $400, $250, and so on a bicycle seat, guys, a used bicycle seat. Now let's go up here and sort. It's right here. Click the down arrow, and let's switch this to the highest price first. Now let's look. These are current listings. Check this out. Current listings: $1,400, $1,100, $1,000, That looks like it's the whole little bike. But anyway, individual seats, 628. Now, does this matter to us? Not at all. We're not there yet. I don't care that there's 125 results in that category for that price. That doesn't matter. What I want to know is what has sold. So let's go down on the page, clear down below that scale, and right here, show only sold items. And when you click that, it also clicks the completed items. Now, there's been 22 solds on seats that are over the $300 price point. I believe that's what we put up. No, over $200 is right here's our parameter right here. So this is in the last 90 days, and these are high-end bicycle seats. So let's look at them. Some of these, you know, it's very unlikely you would ever find, but you never know. Some bicycle, someone's having a barn sale, and there's this old bicycle sitting back in the corner that he doesn't want anything. It's all rusty, but guess what? It's got a nice seat still on it. $600. $600. Now look at this. You've seen some like this in the past. This is a San Marco bike saddle, 450. Now someone asked, what about the line through the price? That means that the seller had a best offer on that item, and they accepted a best offer. We don't know exactly what that best offer was, but you can bet it won't be, way down. It's going to be slightly under the selling or the asking price. Now here, remember old 10 speeds and so on. This is a special saddle. It's an Alina. It's an old school BMX. This is a hard plastic shell seat. Now let's go here. S-Works. That's Specialized as S-Work. And you can see 378. This one's actually located in Japan, and it says last one. So that means they had more than one. You see 297, 277. Lot of saddles are still worth a lot of money. $222. This is also Specialized. So the point is on bike seats, there are bicycle seats that people will pay a lot for. I just sold one and just shipped it earlier in this video, and it sold for I think it was $67. I had put originally, I don't remember, but I'll show you in a moment. But I'm going to show you in black and white exactly what I made on this item. I can tell you now that I found it at a thrift store. That I did. And now let's move on. You see the bicycle seats. There's a lot out there that can still be found for several $100s. They're out there, guys. You just have to be on the lookout. Have that in a BOLO list. So when you're out hunting, thrifting, sourcing, however you want to call it, be aware when you see that old bicycle sitting in the corner, that bicycle seat may be valuable. And a little tip, there's other parts on that bike that may be valuable too. So anyway, let's move on now. Black and white on the order. Okay, so now we're jumping down here and we're looking at the particular order that I just sold. So right here is the item. It's the Selle SMP Glider Road bike saddle with inox rails, and it's handmade in Italy. All those things are important when you're looking the item up, and I actually looked the item up right in the thrift store on my eBay app, so I knew exactly what it was that I was buying. So right here, the custom SKU label, it's right here. You can see it was in bin B10 that I pulled it from. TS means it came from a thrift store, and I paid $3.99 for it. Guys, $3.99 is what I paid. Now I looked the item, checked it. What I put it up for, listed it for, was $79. I had lots of views and a couple watchers, and I sent out an offer, and it goes to all the watchers for 67. And the first one that grabs it, it's theirs. So this guy grabbed the $67 offer. So here we go. Over here on the right side, what your buyer paid. Okay, $67 is what he paid. He paid $10.65 on the shipping, which we've discussed many times on my channel, and the sales tax, bringing the total to $85.61. Now, right here, what I earned, the total was $85.61. The sales tax they take back off because eBay is going to remit the tax. You don't have to worry with it. The transaction fees, what this cost me to sell it, was $11.27, and the shipping label cost me $6.34. Now, I've mentioned before about the shipping. I'm going to bring it up again. Right here, the buyer paid $10.65, but I paid $6.34. It's right there. So I made about $4 on the shipping label itself, which leaves me my order earnings is right here, $60.04. Now, again, stop, guys. Please stop. Look over here. How much did I pay for it? I paid $4, $3.99. That's what I paid. They're going to deposit $60.04. So $4 into 60, right? So it's 15 times my money. So can 10 times my money be had? Absolutely. I do it all the time. Sometimes I don't get that. But the only time I don't get 10 times my money is when it's an item that I know is going to sell very quick. If I'm not sure of that, I want 10 times my money. This one's 15 times. I've had them, I've shown videos, and you can see them on my video list where I've made 80 times my money. Guys, eBay is fun. You're out there on the hunt, keeps you active, keeps your mind working, and gives you purpose. So if you like this kind of information, guys, please like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on my next video.